Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect. This is Coconut Prison, and I'm not too sure why I picked coconut, but we're gonna roll with it anyways. I'm just basically going down through the alphabet. So the first one was apricot, second was bearberry, and this one's coconut, and next one's gonna be D. So I don't know, maybe you guys could give me some suggestions on what's a good name for my next prison. It has to start with a D because that's the next letter in the alphabet. And I did get one suggestion, and it was Dragon's Lair. So Dragon's Lair Prison. You know, that sounds pretty cool. And that was by Silence Kilu, if I remember correctly. It'd be better if I had the name right on hand. I'm trying to think if that was how it's spelled. If I got your name incorrect, I apologize, but thanks for the suggestion. I will keep that in mind. And moving forward, as you can see, our bank balance is at 10 million. So we have plenty of money to work with, and that's going to be purely for a building. And might as well just grab these grants, right? Because we're going to do them eventually. It doesn't really matter. We could have that. Just hide it over here. We don't really need to look at that at the moment. Get some more screen real estate going. Okay, let's see. Let us observe what we're going to do. This is going to be the kitchen and canteen. Okay. So at the end of the video, my last video, I labeled everything, and hopefully I can remember. So we're going to begin with all the important stuff. That's on the fastest. Okay, good. And like I said in the previous video, I'm going to try to keep the daily budget within reason. So when I get the accountant, it'll see that up here there's going to be a number that's going to be either green or red depending on my daily budget. And I'm going to try to keep that in the green. So we're going to be proportionate to the number of workers or staff we have to the number of prisoners we have. So we're just going to keep that in proportion. But other than that, we're not going to focus too much on the money because, you know, I just went ahead and got some good amount of cash going. So let's see. Let's put a door here, a staff door right over there. Okay, so that's good. And as we're doing that, we can look over here and decide where we're going to start. We have our solitary up here. We can start from the middle and then work our way out. That's always possible. And there's enough showers here for both sides. So each side respectively could hold 8 and 8. So that's 16 per block. So if we look over here, we can have 8, 8, 8, 8. So that'll accommodate both sides. So that's good. This is going to be our yard. Our common room is fairly small, but like all the other prisons, I will be putting the TVs in each cell as well. And I think this time around, I'm going to go ahead and add windows as well. I think that's something I've never used before, so I might go ahead and do that. We got plenty of room for a whole bunch of security because I'm going to go crazy with the cameras. I'm going to put it everywhere. I'm going to put it on the perimeter fencing as well. So we're going to have plenty of cameras. And I think that's about it. So this is a specific design I made for the power. So each power is separated. So the I guess the capacitors won't be touching, and then each has its own line that's going to extend outwards and go into its own region of the prison. And hopefully that turns out well. So since we have all this money, we might as well just go ahead and put that all down first. So we got all those. And then we can go ahead and put the water pump. And also add all the capacitors. There we go. Alright, so by giving myself a whole bunch of money, I'm hoping that we can go through this process faster and see if the design works. If there's adjustments needed, then we didn't waste too much time. And whoops, and we could go back and make any adjustments needed. There we go. There, these are capacitors, not switches. I'm learning from my mistakes. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and add the fencing over here as well. So we're going to go into materials and put the fence here. There we go. We don't want anyone getting electrocuted. Ha ha. Okay. So this is almost done. And I'm going to build one segment of buildings at a time. So I'm not going to try to do a whole bunch of things at once. I don't want this computer to lag up and freeze up and whatnot. So, okay, that's all done. What we're going to do is now go ahead and do this bar right here. So these are small buildings, so I could do these all at the same time, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So we're going to go ahead and get that one. Get the shower. And get this cell. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that cell block. I'm going to just start with that. We're going to do the holding cell, though. There we go, holding cell. And then these require doors. And what we're going to do is put jail doors here. And since we have all this money, I'm just going to put jail doors here as well. And then jail doors here as well. There we go. So we got jail doors all up in there, and that's going to be good. We can put that wall later on. And we're going to put the drain right over here respectively. So water doesn't flow outwards, and I think that's gonna be okay. I think I might put drains in here as well, just in case prisoners decide to bust up the toilet and poopy water goes everywhere. We don't want that going everywhere. It's gonna stank up the place. All right, so that's gonna get done. We go ahead and whoa, look at all those trucks. Expand the deliveries. Actually, I think that's a wise thing to do. I know we can't make it too large, but we can make it a little bit bigger. So we're going to go ahead and put the deliveries out there like that. And we'll extend that down to the south like so. Alright, with that done, all we could do is wait. Just wait until they get things done over here. And as soon as I get the basic necessities finished, I'm going to open up the prison. And from that point onward, we're going to slowly try to build up the entire prison as we get a constant intake of prisoners. And I think I'm going to open this up to normal security inmates. And that should be fine because last time there were no big rallies or anything that caused any troubles. I think there might have been some minor scuffles here and there, but for the most part, we were able to keep the danger level low, and that was good. I think the only times we had the issues was when I forgot to allow the released prisoners to actually be released, because I had this front area labeled as staff only, and that prevented the inmates that finished their sentence from leaving the prison. And like the developers said in their little update video, it'd be nice if the prisoners did change clothes to civilian clothes and or got picked up by their family. That would avoid confusion when prisoners leave, because sometimes you might think that they're actually escaping while in reality they're just leaving the prison because they were released. So this is taking quite some time right now, and what we're going to do is hire a couple. Actually, no, we're not. We're just gonna leave it as it is. Actually, no, I lied. No, I'm having conflict to myself. You know what? We're just gonna leave this as it is, and then we're gonna take a short break and come back when this is all installed, because this is taking the most time. When this is all installed and all the lights are in there, we'll be right back. Alright, so we got most of the capacitors installed now, and they're beginning to construct these areas right over here, so that's good. Just taking their time doing everything. I had to expand the deliveries because it got choked up too much, and the workers stopped working for some reason because the capacitors had no place to be delivered. Well, we fixed that problem, and now we're at it again, trying to finish all this up. So I think for this episode, we're just gonna try and complete the basic buildings. So that's the shower, the cell, holding cell. I want to get the office done, and also the storage. Everything else could wait, I believe. And next episode, we'll go ahead and connect the power and get a couple more extra buildings here and there. We'll also get this today as well. So we gotta get that done, and we'll be good to go. And also, I just purchased Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2 as they are on midweek special via Steam right now. So on Steam, they're on sale. I think they were $1.99 each after the special, and it was like 70 or 80% off or something. I forget what it was, but I'm like, oh, I haven't played those yet. I gotta get it. So I got those because I am a big fan of Half-Life. I played through Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2. Actually, I played through Half-Life 2 multiple times. I think I played it through 3 or 4 times. So very exciting stuff, and I'm eager to know what happens next. Clearly, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2 is not a direct sequel. Or is it? I'm not quite sure. I have not read anything about it. I have not watched gameplays of it. So I'm not too sure what the story behind it is. But I did also hear rumors that said that Valve is working on Half-Life 3. And that's very surprising. Like, which one of their games actually goes up to 3? It always seems like they stop at 2. I'm not too sure. But as long as they get that done, I'll be happy. So, okay, we can start working on the walls over here. So we're going to go ahead into materials and go ahead here. So like that. There we go. Same thing on this side. There we go. Alright, and I did leave a lot of walking space between each cell, so if you gotta walk through here, you don't have to walk through this part anymore. You could go between buildings now, so that's good. Last time it was one solid brick of buildings, you had to walk through it just to get to one side. Alright. There we go, so we have that done. That could hold 16 right there. We gotta go ahead and get these walls done. So furnishing will also come next episode. This is just gonna get the basic buildings all prepped and ready. So we got all those done. Next thing we gotta do is the offices over here. So we're gonna go ahead into buildings and just get this prepped. There we go. And then we need a door, which I'll put a... we could put a regular door here. It's not like they could get taken hostage. They never do. There's never been an issue, so we're going to let them do that. And then we're going to go ahead and start the foundations over here as well. There we go. So just... should I just make this into one building? Nah, we're going to leave it open like that. Bam. So we're just gonna get that one done and should be good to go. Alright, so we're coming along nicely. It's good to be rich. Good to be rich. We have all this money to do everything we want. Alright, so next episode, like I said, we're gonna get the power all prepped and ready. Get the plumbing all straightened out. Oh, federal grants, yeah! This place needs doors, so I guess we might as well put doors here. Let's see. Solitary doors, get them doors right over here. Make sure everyone has doors. Doors for days. Yes, doors for days. Alright, so we got that done. Now we're gonna go back over here and add the walls. So we're gonna go ahead with the brick walls and then place these. And like the other rooms, we're gonna begin furnishing them after. There we go. And it'd be nice if they actually added legit windows instead of the objects. Let's see, where is it? Instead of the barred windows for the cells, it'd be nice if they had large glass windows to put on offices or any other areas that would hold administration. Or if you decide to do minimum security and want to do like a village type prison, then you could also, instead of making, you know, a whole bunch of cells like this, you can make little complexes with not buildings, with windows, and have individual kitchens or workshops and everything in there as well, so everything would be insulated into one building. You know, that could be a pretty interesting concept, actually. I'm sure it's being done. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere, actually. I think, oh yes, I remember I saw it. That's from I saw that in the Alpha 11 update video. They actually showed that prison, and that was pretty good. So I just completely stole their idea, whoever made that. But you know what? It's a community. We could share, right? We could share as long as proper credit is given. Anyways, I think this is gonna bring an end to this episode. There wasn't too much of this, and next episode is not gonna be any more exciting. It's just gonna be building a little bit more, adding electricity and plumbing, and that's about it. Oh, and also getting all the utilities. Well, not utilities. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Getting all those furnishings done. So for the kitchen, get all those cookers, get all the tables here, add more doors along here, get all the offices done, and start all the researches. Get the research as soon as possible. And I think there's a mosquito on my leg, and hopefully he didn't bite me, because if he did, then I'm going to be very disappointed when it starts itching. So I'm probably going to start playing Half-Life soon after I upload this, because I am very excited to play those games and see what the story's about. And I'll probably record it and put it on the channel as well, so if you guys want to follow along with that. But fear not, I won't leave Prison Architect behind. There will be a new episode that comes out tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I think so. I think I could squeeze out an episode for tomorrow. And I'm not too sure if I'll have enough time to do one on Thursday or not. I should. And if I do, I'm going to try to get at least a couple episodes out on Thursday to bank it up for the weekend. And yeah, that's about it. So I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I know this wasn't too exciting. It was just me blabbering on about this prison and future endeavors. But regardless, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, until next time, I'll see you guys later.